you've done so much on TikTok. Do you ever think that you would migrate a majority, if not all of your attention to TikTok? Or would you still continue to create photo style content on Instagram in the hopes that Instagram actually figures out what its actual identity is and they want to rebuild their platform?
I'll always still do photo stuff because I really like going through and doing the edits, just taking photos in general. It's something I really like doing. And even if Instagram kind of dies off in that aspect, I'm still, as long as I can, I'll keep doing it just because I know my content's there and I like looking at it. I like being able to see how I've been changing and what I've accomplished. So I'm always going to keep that. TikTok, like, it's fun. TikTok's mostly for fun for me, but I feel like more of my real art is showing on my photos.
Keep that energy. That's great because I really do love photos, and that's an art form I never want to like die out. You know, like there was a period in time when people thought like the switch to from analog to digital would kill photos, and it made it even bigger. But like now it's video, and video is so accessible, and you can edit your video so easily with TikTok and so many other filters and platforms. It makes me wonder, like, can photos still reign supreme? Like they don't need to be the number one expression of like of medium of art, but it's difficult for me to see something as great as the photographer have to move into being solely a videographer, because that's what the future
Mhm.
is. It's only video, it's YouTube, it's TikToks, it's YouTube shorts. It's difficult.
Taste is cyclical. It'll always come back, even if it goes out of style. Everything else does.
Fair, yeah, you're not wrong. So when you started on TikTok, what kind of invited you to that platform? What did you find attractive, and what have you been doing to grow to the numbers that you currently have?
Thought TikTok for a while. Like, I was like, I'm not getting a TikTok. I have no need. And I had a few friends that they're like, oh, look, but look, we could be doing these videos. Look, us, we could do this stuff. It's so fun. I was like, fine. And once I started doing more videos, I was like, okay, this is really fun. I get it. And it's just a lot of fun to go through, find sounds, figure out different ways to do it. Be like, oh, this could really bring out this aspect of the character. This kind of creates a story. I have a friend that could duet this. So we could do like a video together without having to actually get together. That stuff's really fun for me. So that's kind of what got me more invested in TikTok, is just being able to do videos with friends and do other stuff that I wouldn't normally be able to do because of having to travel to them, time, stuff like that. So it opened up a lot of neat new ways to express different characters. And I, like you mentioned, how they have all these different ways to edit the videos. I love that stuff. I think that's really cool. Um, and then the more you're doing it, the more you learn. You could throw it in little bits. The transitions. I am in love with people doing transitions. I get really frustrated and angry at them. But whenever I get one done, that is the most accomplished I feel all week. Because just trying to get that timing right to make it look even slightly smooth is hard. The people that do their video is entirely as transitions, where they're just doing 15 in a row, I don't know how. I don't know where their patience is, how you get that level of patience, but like I can definitely appreciate that. But that's something that videos allow that photos don't. You can't just go from being normal like this to suddenly an invisible hand's pushing your head down and there is a character standing behind you. I think that's so cool. I use that one a lot because I like it.
And the fact that it can open up people's creativities or give a creative voice to those that never had it before, that I find very interesting, and it creates an equal playing field of sorts. At the end of the day, no matter if you're a cosplayer that's doing it for yourself or you're someone that just likes taking photos and having their friends see it, we do want some sort of social recognition. We don't necessarily need to blow up, but we want people to see that we love this character and we put in so many hours into making this great cosplay, and then we're bringing it another step forward by editing it and creating particular content depending on the platform. So like that's why when I see someone do a cosplay and they do a cosplay music video or a skit or a TikTok and they're really pushing that character, I can tell they really do enjoy it, and their work deserves to be seen by as many people as possible because there is joy in that too. But yeah, like I think TikTok is great for that. It really does. You know, it's a business. I'm sure they know exactly what they're doing, but it's also a platform that hasn't really sold out yet. So their content creators really can be themselves. They can create what they want to, and there will always be someone that will enjoy what you're also doing, and they'll find it. It may take some time, but the entire time you're creating on TikTok, it is fun.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. People put their heart and souls into some of those videos, and just having that kind of acknowledgement, like, hey, see your hard work, you did amazing. That can make such a difference in someone's day. So it definitely is very much appreciated by cosplayers to hear that, and other content creators. I do kind of feel like TikTok is starting to be a little bit sold out though, just because I've noticed the feed, it's getting harder to have it more personalized to what you're really interested in. Before, I didn't have to worry. I didn't see like any weird advertisements. I didn't see anything getting pushed that I normally wouldn't. But now it's like, there's no reason I'd be interested in any of this. And I've already tried to block this like 5 times. Why do you keep showing it to me? And that can get a little annoying for me. So I
Okay.
tend to stick to the following page when I'm scrolling. Yeah.
From the time you started on TikTok until now, what other changes have you noticed with the platform? Whether it's based off of what the platform is providing for its user or the content from the creators themselves?
I'm noticing with the content from the creators themselves, the editing has stepped up phenomenally. People are finding all of these really cool apps and different ways to make things more cinematic, make it tell a story, and I think that is awesome. What's really neat is I saw more and more uh, word I'm looking for, like groups where they're telling a story. They use a certain hashtag to create this completely different alternate universe. And then they have all of these cosplayers participating to tell this story and interact together. And I thought that's really cool. I've been a part of one of those that unfortunately shut down, but I thought it was really cool. There's others that there's other hashtags I definitely make sure I follow and check out, because some of the creators, like the fantasy, I get really into the fantasy ones where they have the elves and bards, the D&D related stuff. I really get into those stories, uh, especially the ones where people are retelling their D&D stories from their campaigns. Those reenactments crack me up. I have seen a lot more D&D stuff, and that makes my heart happy. As far as from TikTok and how like the platform itself has been changing, I'm definitely seeing more of a push for monetizing everything you do on there, which for some people, I'm sure that is absolutely wonderful and that is what they want. But at the same time, I don't necessarily want that with my content. So it's kind of like, that's nice, but I don't want to I don't want to push and advertise my content and pay to have it be put out there. But I keep seeing, like, anytime I post something, I'll get little pop-ups like telling me I could push this out farther if I paid.